It is time now for the Peter Chill 3 o'clock news, and it's Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, November 19th, 2015. Good evening and afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins out here. 3 o'clock news, and on this Thursday afternoon here, and on top story at 3 o'clock here is House on Thursday. Overwhelmingly passed legislation aimed at tightening controls on refugees from Syria and Iraq, and what Republican leaders say is a swift and strong response to last week's terror attacks in Paris. Meanwhile, in Paris, you can call the Marine leader of the bloody attacks in Paris. I'll call him a proud member of ISIS who went to Syria and returned to Europe to determine their sole fear. As prosecutors said, Paris attacks Marine leader Abdelhamid Abouad dead. A judge sentenced former subway pitchman Jared Fogle to more than 15 years in prison on Thursday for trading in child pornography and having sex with underage prostitutes. Jerusalem, a Palestinian family stabbed 2 people in a Tel Aviv office building and 3 other people were killed in an attack in the occupied West Bank on Thursday. Israeli police and the army said. In New York, the United States must lead a global fight to exterminate the Islamic State terror network and work with others to establish a no-fly zone to protect Syrian civilians, Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton said on Thursday. An ex-cop accused of using excessive force when he beat an unarmed driver during a traffic stop in the suburban Detroit was found guilty in 2 counts Thursday after a day of deliberations. Authorities confirmed bomb threat was a hoax, while Polish passenger faces charges, and Bulgarian PM praised the security force for a quick reaction. In Skopje, Macedonia, U.S. lawmakers and the House of Representatives have approved the Republican bill erecting a new one. In Rome, Stockholm, police in Italy and Sweden tried to track down suspect militants and increase insecurity around public buildings on Thursday after receiving the reports that attacks might be planned on the soil of following last week's mass killings in Paris. Supporters of the Islamic militant organization ISIS have responded to the threat of a hacking campaign by the loosely knit online collective Anonymous by issuing a set of basic measures to protect against hacking. Officer Ricardo Galvez had been worked for the Danny Police Department for a very long time, but ultimately was among the spears that slain Officer Ricardo Galvez was a tremendous young man, police chief said, in Danny, California, just near Los Angeles. Washington, Donald Trump is a real and not regarding all Muslims living in the United States register a national database to protect the country against terrorism. Pornographic emails and computers at the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office are not public records under the right to know law, and the appeals court ruled on Thursday, but the judge said that doesn't stop the states in battle top prosecutor. Samantha and Janie Recchi ran away from home in 2013 after a judge granted their father with full custody even after the sisters accused them of verbal and physical abuse. Health insurer United Health cut its earnings forecast added its experts to take from public insurance exchanges as health insurance. United Health made up care plans to put in care for expansion and doubt. New York shares of Square Incorporated, a mobile payment company co-founded by Twitter executive Jack Dorsey, rose as much as 64%. Washington. The number of Americans found for first-time unemployment benefits fell last week as an indication the labor market is improving. What better way to add luster to your money shares than to unearth the world's second biggest diamond shares in Lookout soared 32% after unveiled. A stone of $1.111 carats, which it says the biggest gem quality diamond found in. Okay, looking at the stocks market here, the Dow up 4.24 points to close at 17,741.40. S&P 500 down $1.27 at 2,082.31, and Nasdaq down 23 cents at 5,074.97. Astronomers have spotted a planet in the active formation in the first time ever by searching for the special red light the process emits. Scientists have glimpsed songbirds stamping their feet in a rapid-fire tap dance that is visible to the naked eye as both male and female crawdad bluebirds pop up and down while singing in their mates. Most people think that the sperm and microscopic tadpole-like things wiggling around in a human semen nest, but there is astonishing amounts of diversity in the size, shape, and number of sperm produced by male animals. New research has revealed that 74 massive ancient galaxies lurking in the night sky, and their existence so close to the time of the Big Bang calls into the question scientists' best understanding of how large galaxies form. Federal regulators cleared the way for genetically engineered salmon to be formed for human consumption and first ever such approval for an animal whose DNA has been scientifically modified. Much to worry that the public health officials' new national data shows that cases of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis have come in the United States that have reached an all-time high. Washington, U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced Wednesday that it appeared a nasal spray versus a Nexlone, a drug that could reverse the effects of a heroin overdose. National Institute of Health says it plans to withdraw all government research ship basically the sanctuary is reversing its stance in many years. Okay, take a look at New England Insular in Lowell, Massachusetts. The first alarm fire at 513 Lawn Street. A reported fire in the third photo dwelling companies around the scene and was caused a burnt food in the apartment. The citizens said all companies returned and struck it out. And as water main break on the river, Massachusetts, and the River Beach Parkway as water's being shut down. New areas may be affected. Traffic is being impacted and one lane is being shut down, but depending need the entire parkway eastbound may be shut down. Peter Channel News Times, now 3:05. Time for a sports report here that the Boston Bruins will be taking on the Minnesota Wild. Game time 7 o'clock at the TD Garden. The Green Bay Packers are sort of in a mess, but the most important Packers will be in lineup Sunday when the Packers will play the Vikings. As Packers coach Mike McCarthy told reporters Thursday morning that there's no question about it, play the quarterback Aaron Rodgers. The Copa America Central will be hosted in the United States in 2016. Something we learned in October, but we have official as Copa America 2016 host reveal, which is the Rose Bowl, Levi Stadium, and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. New York Islanders defenseman Travis Harmonic addressed the trade request ball practice Thursday, said it's strictly for personal reasons. Team USA Captain Davis left the third had named Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk, and Steve Stricker for vice captains for the 2016 Ryder Cup at Hazeltine. Peter Channel News Times, now 3:06 here, and it is time now for a Trevor report here on this Thursday afternoon. Baby! And starting off out and down here where Route 146 and the southbound side are a little slow before Route 95 in Providence here. 130 in the westbound side is over to Jamestown stretch. 95 in the southbound side is open protected all the way to downtown Providence here. 95 and on the offbound side a little slow for the downtown Providence here. Route 20 in the southbound side a little slow between Southport and North Falmouth. 120 on the northbound side it is slow from High Street in Needham all the way up to Route 9 in Wellesley here. 120 in the southbound side, so Route 3 in Burlington all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. 290 in the westbound side, so from 290 to Route 146 in downtown and Worcester here. Southeast Expressway, the southbound side, it is so from Quincy all the way out to the Zakin Bridge in Braintree. Yeah, Zakin. Southeast Express, the southbound side, so from Quincy all the way out to the Braintree split. Southeast Express on the northbound side, so from Quincy all the way out to the Mass Ave in Boston here, and Tiverton Hilton on both ends it is slow. 93 southbound, so from Somerville all the way out to the downtown Boston here. 93 on the northbound side it is so from Medford all the way out to Route 120 here. Mass back on both ends it is so from Logan Airport all the way out to 93. Mass back on the eastbound side it is so from the Prue Tunnel all the way out to 93 here. 93 on the northbound side it is so from Somerville all the way out to Bedford here. Route 1 on the northbound side, so from Route 60 to Route 99 in Revere here. Route 2 in the eastbound side a little slow before Route 111 in Acton here. 120 on the northbound side it is so from 93 all the way at the Linfield here. 93 in the northbound side getting back to the ramp. Route 120, so expect delays here. 93 in the northbound side, the Little Ramp. Route 125 in north end of hit breaks down. 93 northbound throughout the long stretch here. 95 in the northbound side, the Little Slow Ramp. Route 130 in Newburyport. 101 in the westbound side, the Little Slow from Hampton all the way at Exeter here. And the main trip back looking good from York to Augusta via Portland and 295 is looking good from Port Maine all the way out to Gardner, Maine. Here. Peter Channel News Times 309. Take a look at the MBTA alerts here. Subway system is looking good here. Commuter rail looking good, and on the ferries out looking good. We got a new one in here. Still on S5 space minor delays here. Thursday are looking good. Peter Channel News Time, 3:10 on this Thursday afternoon, going into Thursday evening here. Stand up for weather report here. And the latest radar situation here shows a line of rain showers west of Warwick, stretching up west of the Providence metro area and stretching up into northern Rhode Island around Burville, Woonsocket, and stretching it up into southeast Worcester County around Milford, up in Medfield and Natick here. And some spotty rain showers around 495 Route 2 in Necton and stretching up into Pepperport up in the southwest of the National New Hampshire here. And some spotty rain showers from north central Worcester County from Athol stretching up into the western portions of New Hampshire, east of Keenan and Jefferson and east of Claremont here. Patchy rain showers around south central and central portions of Vermont here, and some spotty rain showers south of Sanford and up around over New Hampshire here. And some spotty rain showers in southwestern Connecticut around Sanford here. Okay, 7-day forecast that goes like this here. For tonight, it's going to call for showers. The rain can be heavy at times. Patchy cloud low around 52 degrees. Southwest east. Wind about 7 to 10 miles an hour coming southwest of the midnight. Winds could as high as 22 miles an hour. Chest pace is 9%. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Friday, showers likely being before 11 a.m. Patchy cloud before 8 a.m. was clear. These skies about in the morning. And gradual clearance skies with high about 58 degrees. Northwest with about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chest pace is 6%. New precipitation amounts between 7/4 and 1 inch possible. Friday night, most coast skies about 31 degrees. Northwest with about 6 miles an hour here. For Saturday, most south skies about 47 degrees. North with about 6 miles an hour here. For Saturday night, chance of showers mostly mainly after 2 a.m. Most skies got about 34 degrees. Chance pace at 30%. Sunday, chance of showers before 3 p.m. Parts of the skies have about 50 degrees. Chance pace at 40%. Sunday night, part clouds got about 29 degrees. For Monday, Sunday, most skies have about 42 to about 26 degrees. For Tuesday, Sunday, most skies have about 46 to about 28 degrees. And for Wednesday, Sunday skies have about 48 degrees. Currently here, Norton 56 degrees overcast skies. Humidity of 78%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 3 o'clock news on November 19th, 2015 here on Thursday. Peter with you. Have a good evening and goodbye to 11 o'clock for late night sign off report. Have a good night. Have a good evening.